India today has learnt that limited raids have already taken place. Commandos and special forces of the Israel army have already ventured inside of Gaza. Remember that the Hamas continues to have a very potent offensive capability. They've been using drones, they've been using anti-tank missiles through which they were able to kill an Israeli soldier just yesterday while we were reporting from the Gaza front. We don't know whether this is directly related to destroying Hamas infrastructure or whether it has to do with the hostage situation that currently still exists. Remember, 212 hostages are still inside Gaza.
17 days into the Israel-Hamas war, Israeli defense forces have mounted a limited ground invasion into the Gaza Strip.
There is a sortie which is attacking dozens of points where, to understanding, the terrorists are assembling. The terrorists are getting organized in anticipation of the next stages of the war. And our role is to reduce these threats. Therefore, we are exploiting all of the time available to us to improve our readiness and our ability to carry out the ground maneuver in the best possible way.
Hamas, which carried out the October 7th terror attack on Israel, has also confirmed ground operation by the IDF. According to Israeli forces, raids by tank and infantry forces were done to kill squads of terrorists who were preparing for the next stage in the war.
During the night, there were raids by tank and infantry forces. These raids are raids that kill squads of terrorists who are preparing for the next stage in the war. These are raids that go deep, to the contact line. These raids also locate and search for anything we can get in terms of intelligence on the missing and the hostages.
Israeli forces have claimed that their airstrikes focused on sites where Palestinian militants were assembling to attack any wider Israeli invasion. The Israeli army has also organized raids to search for those who have been abducted and are being kept as hostages.
2 hostages were released has actually piled on the tension and suspense over what's going to really happen, because the big question continues to be, if this is phase 1, what is phase 2 and phase 3 going to look like? Are negotiations really happening where the non-military hostages from Gaza will all be released very quickly? We don't know just yet, but in the interim at least, while that attains a semblance of clarity, Israel is not backing off, not even an inch, not even for a minute.
The limited ground operation could be a wider ground invasion of Gaza by Israeli forces. Israel has said its war on Hamas will end only when the outfit's terror network is completely dismantled. With Shivarur from Tel Aviv, Bureau Report, India Today.